Mary's fucked up. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Turtle Count. It's about time, right? Yeah. So in this episode, I will be counting all the things that you told me to count in TMNT 2003, Season 1, Episode 4, Meet Casey Jones. What a mouthful. So the character intro for this one was done by Raph. So now at this point, we have all 4 turtles that have done one introduction to an episode.
I guess you could call it fate. But I finally met somebody as angry as I am.
Splinter says, "My son," one time in this episode.
Ah, my son.
Don has a couple sassy moments that I've decided to count. I know we can do better, but it's still sass and it's still from Don, so you asked for it. Here it is.
By we, you mean me. And I don't have the time. Besides, where would we keep the thing? Here, Motormouth, make yourself useful.
The word shell was used in replacement of a curse word twice in this episode.
Where the shell are we? You look like you got the shell kicked out of you.
If you saw Turtle Talk, you know that this episode really starts out with a bunch of Raph violence. So I'm just going to count 2 times in this episode where Raph's love of violence was mentioned or shown.
Looks like this is gonna be good.
The episode started with a training scene that went very wrong, but training nonetheless, / sparring. Still.
Just come on back if you want some more of that.
Splinter gave a lesson once in this episode, and you can see it carried out throughout the rest of the episode, which I think is pretty cool, because Raph repeats it, and then Casey kind of says it, so it's cool.
A true warrior finds balance in all things.
My father once told me a true warrior finds balance in all things.
And you know something? I'm starting to see what you're all about.
And then you also have a little bit of Splinter sass in this episode that just amuses me. I love it when Splinter gets sassy.
Leonardo is working on perfecting his ninjutsu skills. Perhaps something you two should consider.
And it was a little difficult to count references, because I'm not sure if I really understood a lot of the references. I do know that the opening of the episode with the training scene between Raph and Mikey was a nod to the comics. I don't know a lot about the comics, so there's probably a lot in the show that I won't point out, but I do know that this is for a fact a nod to the comics.
Roanoke, you've got to go!
And there were a couple 90s phrases which will go under cheesy phrases.
Purple dragons, come out and play!
Alright, tough guy. Let's dance!
You've shown me the error of my ways. Not!
Who are you? And what have you done with our brother, Raphael?
Busted!
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Donatello, you are the turd.
And that's really about it. For those of you watching that do not know, you probably do know because I'm pretty sure only 2K3 fans are watching me. But Nickelodeon is going to be showing the first 2 seasons of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 in December. This month. It's December. I believe it's the 22nd. If it's not, then I will correct myself in annotations. But I believe it's the 22nd. It'll show up on Nicktoons, so please tune in, because this is obviously Nickelodeon testing the waters to see how many people really like 2K3. And if enough people watch, then we will probably get some good merchandise. And that would just be a dream come true. Best Christmas ever. Best New Year's ever. Best whatever if you don't celebrate either of those things. Best. Just the best. So, tune in, watch it, set alarms on your phones, write it on your calendar, record it, do whatever you need to do to remind yourself to watch it. Yes. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next Turtle Talk, where I will be talking about Nano, who is an actual baby and is super precious. There was not really, no, I'm not going to count that, because he was totally cool with it. He didn't make an ow or anything, so no Mikey abuse.
Now you're talking my language!
What language is that, Mikey? Nitwit?
I'm starting to see what you're all about.
Hey,